everyone, Thordan Smash here, and today we're going to be talking a little bit about Season 22. We do have the reverted Battle Pass, and there was actually an in-depth interview done by the game director for Respawn, and we're going to go over exactly what their plans are according to this interview. Along with that, we have some new leaks about upcoming LTMs as well, which seem to be pretty fun. We're going to go over all that news. We're also going to go ahead and give out 45 bucks. All you got to do is like, comment, subscribe. But without further ado, let's jump into today's topic. So the head of Respawn went ahead and actually did an interview shortly after they decided to revert the Battle Pass, and they broke down a lot of interesting things. One of the most interesting one I found out was that when asked by IGN with the Battle Pass changes, was it something that Respawn decided on or was it something that EA had pushed for, they had actually made it very clear that this was something that they designed themselves, which I found pretty perplexing, but I guess it does show that Respawn is moving a little bit more towards monetization. EA obviously is probably okay with it, but it is something that Respawn is focusing on as well. They went on to give us more information on why they went ahead and did it, saying that they want to make the game more accessible, they want to bring more people in, and that next season the focal point is tackling a bunch of this and making the game more accessible to casual players. We'll have to see how that goes. They did a huge breakdown. There's a whole thing you can read on it. A lot of it was kind of, softball questions, if I'm being perfectly honest. The interviewers didn't bring up anything about why they decided to make it real world money, which kind of defeats the point of having it more accessible, along with making it a shorter time span, which also once again doesn't make it that accessible to players because now you have to grind it out a lot harder. But they did make it very clear that they are listening to the community, especially when it comes to the cheating situation. They want to go ahead and let us know that the cheating problem is going to be on their top priority going into next season. Obviously, the interview was not very well perceived, at least by a lot of the Reddit users, pointing out directly that they didn't ask him about why they chose to make the Battle Pass only purchasable with real money and not Apex coin, and other ones saying PSYOP surrender, for instance. This is propaganda media owned by billionaires. They planned this out and had the questions written beforehand. So overall, it'll be interesting to see if Respawn sticks to their word and makes Season 22 one of the better ones by tackling all those issues that they said they would do. The new Battle Pass infographic at least looks like we're getting a little bit of an upgrade. If you're going to go ahead and stick with the regular premium, you get some more Apex coins, more crafting materials, Apex packs, and now exotic shards, which is a new addition. There are still two tiers that you will have to pay money for, the Ultimate and the Ultimate Plus, which goes up to like $20. So they still kept in the ones that cost more money, but the regular premium Battle Pass is still something that you can use your coins for if you want to. That being said, Season 22 is going to be a pretty big season. The thing that we've all really been waiting for is the brand new map. That's going to be the biggest selling point going into the season. We actually saw a trailer not too long ago where you can see caustic gas actually exploding on the map, and we should start getting a teaser any day now. The season is less than 2 weeks away, and there is this data mine emergency alert right below the teaser that says there's highly toxic chemicals from a lab that have compromised the water and air quality, and that'll probably be our first teaser that we actually get in game. Now, along with that, we have heard some other information, such as from Yoro Tsuki, that Olympus is going to be getting a map update as well, with these three areas also highlighted as the ones that are going to be changed. I don't think that this is going to be the beginning one that we get. I think it'll be the new map and then maybe a mid-season update before we get the Halloween event, because the season will end on Halloween, and that's typically when we get a brand new Halloween event. I really hope they go back to heirlooms. I would love to see the Newcastle one be brought back into the game. Kind of tired of the guitars. I think a lot of other players are as well. We do know that there's a Bangalore heirloom recolor coming, but we don't know for what event. However, Yoro Tsuki did let us know we're probably going to be starting with an event right when the season kicks off. He let us know of two LTMs. One, Straight Shot is coming back right when the season launches on August 6th and will be around until August 14th. Then Bounty Hunter will be coming in September 18th and go to October 2nd. And the Bounty Hunter one is a remake of an old LTM. What's important to know about that is it is not going to be, according to him, the one from the Inner Beast Collection event, which I personally thought sounded like a remake of Bounty Hunter. Maybe I'm really dumb, but if anyone in the comments can point out which LTM he's talking about in terms of Bounty Hunter, because I am drawing a complete blank. There will also be another Milestone event, which is, kind of a bummer. I do hope they go back to collection events after the most recent boycott we just did. It seems like it's a possibility that if we stick together, they might change them back. But the next Milestone event reward, according to Yoro Tsuki, will be this Horizon skin right here. It was originally going to be an OP bundle skin. It has the unique select screen animation, and one of the LTMs could also feature the void weapons. These were actually voice lines found in the game files this season. It never came into the game, at least not yet, but all the characters have these voice lines that talk about a void weapon, wonder if a void rampart is modding these builds, and all of them are basically tinkered with and work in unpredictable way, which could actually be a ton of fun on the new map. I'm not even gonna lie. That being said, one thing I would like to see before we get the next prestige skin, which is rumored to be Pathfinders because this was already built, is the fact that Caustic, Bangalore, Wraith, and Bloodhound all don't have prestige skin dive trails. Kind of wonder at this point if they're ever gonna bring them into the game, because they have not made one comment whatsoever in the entire time they've been released, and they started adding dive trails to these. I'm also kind of curious on when we are going to get the Caustic Hypebeast skin. This was also found along with a Titanfall one for him, and these are actually pretty cool. I'm not a big skin guy anymore in Apex Legends. Legends, but some of these do have a lot of love and craft put into them, and I got to imagine that they're probably going to launch with the new season because, well, they're trying to drum up as much hype, and, well, hype beast, it kind of makes a lot of sense. But as they stated in that interview with IGN, the big question is, what are they going to do about the anti-cheat, because that has been a plaguing issue all season long. And as the coach of Furia points out here, in the past 3 years of Apex, what change has been done to help stop the cheaters? Because that has clearly been a back-end priority compared to a lot of the other things, despite what they say about tackling the issue. Let me know down below, are you guys excited for the upcoming season of Apex Legends? Do you think that Respawn is going to fix a lot of the issues in the game? And what did you think about the interview on how Respawn is addressing the Battle Pass backlash? Also, don't forget to check out this video right here by my editor Nobel, who does amazing Apex Legends content. And until next time, everyone, keep slaying the Outlands. See you out there.